So let me ask you a question. Do you feel like a prisoner sometimes in your world? Do you feel like even your job that you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Well, there's a reason for a lot of this stuff, and I want to kind of talk about it today. And if this is the first time you guys watching me, tuning in. Again, my name is Dave, and I talk about stuff, lots of stuff. Particularly entrepreneurship and just quality of life. And I think quality of life is really important now. It's always been important. Let me rephrase that. It's always been the most important thing. And I think now more than ever, the quality of life, people are just working so hard all the time. And the quality of life is kind of like dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. And they're just like working to live, you know, and living to work, you know, it's like, that's it. And it sucks. And it really, really sucks. And I don't want to be a part of it, and I'm not a part of it. And I don't want you to be a part of it. And if you're watching this, I would hope that you're taking steps to not be a part of it anymore. And I want to equate the two things, really important. So it's your time that's the most important, right? What's your time worth? Okay? And a lot of people are like, well, you know, they're like, I make $10 an hour, I make $15 an hour, I make $20 an hour, I make $30 an hour, I make $40 an hour, I make $50 an hour. That's great. That's awesome, right? You're making $40, $50 an hour. That's awesome. But guess what? There's one big problem with that. Do you know what that problem is? Hey, I'm really not a magician, but I just want to get your attention. If you could do me a favor and just hit the subscribe button. It helps me notify you when I have all this awesome content that comes down the pipe and you're too busy to check it every day. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, and now back to the content. So you know what that one big problem is? You're trading time for money, okay? And that's the biggest problem. Your equation is that you're trading time for money. So time is, everybody on this planet, it's finite. So you know, you're eventually gonna die. You're born and you don't know when you're gonna die. The Grim Reaper is gonna come over you one day and it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna take you out, and like, you don't never know what's coming, right? It could be, you know, it'd be 5, it could be, you know, 25, it could be 55, it could be 105. You don't really know, right? So your time is finite here, and you're exchanging it for some cash money, okay? And that's what most people do, okay? But the question is, are you most people? Do you want to be most people? Do you want to live life differently on your terms? Do you want to live a life of freedom and abundance? Well, I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna answer your question for you. I'm gonna say yes, all right? Most likely you'll be like, well, of course I do. What the hell kind of question is that? Well, I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm gonna say yes, you're probably watching because you wanna do that. But the problem is that you're trading time for money. And the most successful people in the world, not only like financially successful, but spiritually successful, like emotionally successful and happy, are not trading time for money, okay? They've mastered a whole separate art of doing that. So really, what you need to be doing is you need to understand business, okay, or the business you're in, and then take that and create a process, okay? So it's really crazy because as nutty as it sounds, it's like, well, how simple can this be? It's pretty simplistic, but people don't follow the formula and they don't take things into place, into consideration, and they don't follow it through. So they say, oh yeah, it sounds like a good idea, but then they don't do it. And if you check my links in the video description, you'll see what I talk about in regards to process and marketing and business building and entrepreneurship and just life, right? Like, so the thing is they just exchange time for money. So you have to build a process in place where the time is like eradicated, where you can be making money while you sleep. Like sleeping, you can't, most people, you know, if they're not at their job, they're not making money. So how do you make money while you sleep? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you guys understand how you could be making money while you sleep in your pajamas. So The thing is that trading time for money is never the equation, because if you get hurt, something happens, whatever the case may be, you're ass out, because you are the only moving component in that process, and you have to pull yourself out. There's ways to do it. It's not easy, it's not overnight, but once you understand it, you master it, you apply it, and you become proficient at it, right? Those 4 things, you wind up making money hand over fist while you sleep without exchanging your time for money. And that's the most important thing. You want the freedom to hang out with your friends, to go do this, to wake up late, to go on vacation when you want to, and set up appointments in business, and travel here and travel there, and do work on your terms, live life on your terms. You can't do it if you're trading time for money. All right. So listen, guys, if you haven't already, just do me a favor, subscribe, okay? And I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about processes that you can have in place that you won't be trading that time for money anymore, because those are the most successful people on the planet. And like I said, if you did the math and numbers, and again, you got to work, right? You can't, this isn't like some kind of like magical, like I got 3 wishes. No, this is like a process and things you put into place. And as long as you put these things into place and you follow them, like I talk about in all my teachings, you're going to understand what your true value really is. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. Hey, do me a favor. Follow me on social media if you haven't, okay? My Facebook link is down there. My Twitter link is also there. You can even follow me on LinkedIn. Also, of course, check out my other videos about life, about entrepreneurship, business, and honestly, living on your own terms. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.